Fancy remix, page 444.
Welcome back to Take 444, more psychedelic goodness in the letter C. We're starting with this album. I'm sure most of you know it. I've certainly seen the sleeve. That's probably the best part of it. Crome Syrcus, Love Cycle. They were a band playing around San Francisco, but they actually came from Seattle. So this is from 1968. It's got its good moments. It's got some fantastic fuzz guitar on it, and the keyboards kick in occasionally. But it is overall slightly disappointing. It used to be quite easy to get hold of. I think it's become much more expensive now, as most things have. Yeah, there's some good moments on it. Track on side 1 called Crystals is pretty good, and side 2 is the whole side, the title track, Love Cycle. It starts off well, and there are some bits in it that are really good, but there are also some bits that the songwriting really lets the album down, because the fuzz guitar is great, and yeah, it doesn't quite live up to its promise. Like I say, the sleeve is the best part of it, and in a way, it's worth getting for that alone. I've had this for a long time, but yeah, I think they're going for 3 figures now. Love Cycle by Crome Syrcus. Next up, we have Cannabis and Joint Effort. This is from 1972, from the East Coast, I think, Rhode Island, I believe, somewhere like that. It's there's the hype sticker. It's quite beatly. Sounds quite English to me. A couple of good tracks on here. See You in the Morning and Sleeping Bride are probably the standouts. Yeah, I think probably they only made this album, and I think they made a single as well. But if they had a different name, I think they probably would have got a bit further. It's not an out there record that you know. It's not experimental or stoner rock or anything like that. It kind of sounds. It's very well crafted harmonies and good playing. It's just it doesn't really tie in with the concept of the artwork and the name of the group. But it's worth picking up, reissue. I've never seen the original and probably never will. Next up, we have the Constant Sound. I believe Dom at Seeking a Thread posted this one. So that's this. I think it only came out last year. So that's the hype sticker. So this is the incredibly rare record in its original form. I can't really sum it up any better than the hype sticker, which is from Lysergic Sound Distribution. Called one of the holy grails of 1960s sunshine pop and light psych by Patrick Lundberg, author of The Acid Archives. Known existing copies of this very rare and obscure 1968 demo-only release can be counted on one hand. One documented sale of these demos went for over $2,000. That's 10 years ago now. Hollywood, California record had been a mystery disc to vinyl collectors and archivists for more than 50 years. So it's unreleased stuff. It's the Wrecking Crew, basically, and it is fantastic Baroque sunshine pop light psych. Absolutely worth picking up if you like that sound. If you like the constant sound, it's really, really good. I'd never heard of it until it came out. So there are a liner note booklet Pop Psych Holy Grail by Californian Mystery Band. So it's obviously in the Acid archives. It's definitely worth seeking out if you can find a copy. The colour picture at the back was supposedly going to be the artwork for the sleeve if it was released. It's called the Carnival, but it was only got to demo form. So the Constant Sound, fantastic record. Next up we have Cactus. This is a record. This is a reissue. I used to see this years ago. This is on Atco. It used to be. It wasn't an uncommon record back in the 80s and 90s. I remember seeing it, but I never picked it up. So this is basically half of Vanilla Fudge. Their rhythm section. Carmine Appice and Tim Bogert. It's. I'm including it here because it's often cited as acid rock, but really it's more kind of Zeppelin blues rock, 70s blues rock, early version of that. This is from 1970. It's pretty good. It's not really my bag, but it's quite heavy, and it played. It has all the period details. So if you like sort of early 70s blues rock, it's not a Black Sabbath or a Zeppelin, but it's pretty good. Next up we have a pretty well-known record. This is Creedence Clearwater Revival's first album on Fantasy. This is a German copy from, when was this? This is from 60, is it from 68, 69, 70, something like that. Can't see. That's the label. So everybody knows Creedence. You know what you're going to get. They're one of those bands that if you put a track on by them, everybody knows who it is instantly. If they've got any idea about anything. This has got I Put a Spell on You, Susie Q, Walk on Water. It's their sound. It's swampy blues rock. Yeah, everybody knows them. They're kind of like the Ramones. Everybody, the 60s version of that, instantly recognisable, and it is what it is. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I can take it or leave it. I do like them a lot, but only in small doses because they're a bit samey. But it's good songwriters. Next up, we have Chrysalis, and Definition is the name of the album. So this is the inside cover. This is from a band from New York from 1968. This is very, very good. This is on MGM. This is Baroque pop, folk pop. That's the MGM inner sleeve, which I really like. That's the well-known label, blue and gold. Yeah, this is really, really good stuff. High quality Baroque pop. Male and female vocals. Well worth picking up. It's not that hard to get, I don't think. This one's got a whole bunch of, a lot of them have. I don't think it's sold very well. There are mono versions available, but yeah, definitely worth checking out. Chrysalis. Next up, we have an absolute monster. So this is, if you don't know this record, you need to get it immediately. This is Cold Sun, is the name of the band, and Dark Shadows is the name of the album. So this is Texas Psych from 1968, I think. This is the reissue. The originals are impossible to find. So this is acid fried Texas psych at its very, very best. This is really, really great, maybe a top 20 psych album in my book. That's the liner booklet, liner notes. Yeah, so the guy played the lead singer played an electric auto harp, and mic'd up auto harp. They're absolutely brilliant band. They sound like they come from Texas. They had ties to the Elevators, United Artists and stuff, and they really should have been huge. I didn't hear about them until only a few years ago, maybe 10 years ago or something. But they're really, really good, and definitely worth picking up. In fact, I'd say it's essential. And unfortunately, it's just finished. But this is the last album I'm showing today. This is Causa Sui. I think that's how you pronounce it. So this is a Danish band. This is their live double album. Loppen, 2021. This is live in Christiania on September the 11th. That was the day after the Danish government lifted lockdown. So they played at Christiania, which is if you don't know, it's a free town in Copenhagen, a hippie mecca for the last 40-50 years. And this is a fantastic band. They've got a new album out very soon, in about a month's time. So I've already put my order in. It's pretty much sold out, I think. This is on a label El Paraíso. So if you don't know that, check out the label, because it's pretty much everything on that label is worth picking up. It's all got this fantastic artwork. It's all got most of the stuff can be classed as psychedelic. A lot of it is experimental. Quite a lot of jazz involved. Some of it is jazzy psych, but quite noisy, drifting parts to their albums. I've got quite a few of their albums I should be showing. It's an absolutely brilliant label and well worth picking up. I don't think they do anything on the CD. I think it's all vinyl, but I might be wrong with that. It used to be all vinyl. El Paraíso Records. So this album is the track I just played is El Fuego, and it's very heavy, lots of wah wah and heavy guitar, fuzzed guitar, and some of it on this double album is close to krautrock. It's space rock, you could call it, but whatever. It's very, very good, and I believe they're playing in the summer in Europe. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to get to see them, but I would like to see them live. They sound fantastic and highly recommended. Causa Sui is the name of the band. That's all for this week. We'll be seeing you again soon, no doubt. Take care, and bye-bye.